welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys like this different type of style of video. I am doing my makeup as I'm talking to you, but it is very challenging, so hopefully you guys enjoy it and I talk more while I'm getting ready. So yeah, because it is my sister's wedding, I am trying different looks out, so I want to record it and talk about what's been going on. So I have already tried a couple of looks and I honestly feel like I still haven't found the one that I want to wear that day. So today I'm gonna try more of a neutral look, I think, because I never stick to whatever I originally have in mind. So I'm going to be using the same palette that I used for my wedding, but it's not going to be the same look. It is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'll post pictures of my makeup that day and you guys will see if I ended up using this palette and if I ended up doing that look. Okay, let me get comfortable, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna talk about how dirty my palette is. Yes, it is pretty dirty, but it is white, and I got it before she changed anything on it, so it's not like the one that she has now that I believe it's like smudge proof or like you can clean it off or something. And for the inside, okay, so the packaging had this picture of her in the back, so I thought it was really pretty, and it was like the Jaclyn Hill palette and her packaging was pretty basic. Decided to cut that out and put it in here. So I mean, even though it has her name, I was like, hey Jaclyn, yeah. She didn't have the names on the palette and I love having names on the palette, so I went ahead and I cut every single one out and I taped it on here, which was a bit extra, but that's just how I wanted to do it. And this was about 2 years ago now. So my sister is getting married on the 25th of this month, so I have about 10 days to figure out everything out. So basically how I want to get my nails done, how I'm gonna do my makeup, what dress I'm gonna wear. I know it's a last minute thing. We are procrastinators. We arrive late to everything, we procrastinate everything. I got married on November 25th, but we planned this wedding in about 2 months. So I'm using Silk Cream as my transition shade. So with that being said, I have already went and looked for my dress. I bought a dress, but then when I got home and tried it on, well, let's just say I didn't really like it. I felt like that dress wasn't for me. When I was trying it on, I was kind of in a hurry because the shop was about to close and I felt like I needed to pick something since the date was so close. I was like, I drove all the way to LA, so might as well just pick a dress, but I didn't end up liking it. So I'm hoping that I can go back to see if I can find the one that I actually want. I wanted to wear something that was made for my body type, so I told my sister that I was gonna get something different. Yeah, so going back to LA on Monday and see if I find something. If not, then I'm just gonna have to see if I can pull off that dress, maybe accessorize it or something, I don't know. So another thing that's been going on is, so there was something wrong with my Pooch's ears. We didn't know what it was, but he would complain and cry about it. So we thought it was that there was wheat outside of his ears because he's a Cocker Spaniel, he has really long ears. He had some wheats on his ears, but that wasn't it, because we would take him out, but then yet he would still be crying. It wasn't like constantly crying, but he would complain every time he would go out to the restroom and come back. He would complain and he would like tilt his head a lot and he would shake it, but then it just kept happening. So my husband got really worried and he started searching what it could be. Of course, Google. So once he Googled, I don't know what they're called. So my husband took him to the vet to see if he had wheats inside his ear, and he did, which seemed to be very painful for dogs. So sadly, he had 3 inside his ears and they ended up taking them out, and we have to like be putting medicine on him. So I felt so bad. I don't know how long they were in there for, but the vet said that he was gonna be fine. And so yeah, he's doing fine. He's recovering pretty fine. He doesn't seem to be bothered by his ears anymore. So we're being very careful with our dog when we let him out. We try to take care of them, but they seem to like still pop out, which is pretty crazy. They just keep popping out. So we're just very careful with him now because we don't want him to go through that pain again. So my aunt's daughter is having a birthday party this weekend, and she's such a cute little girl. And on Sunday, one of my best friends is having a gender reveal, and I'm super excited for her. I'm super excited to know what it's gonna be, even though everybody's been saying it's gonna be a boy, but it's still a gender reveal, but nobody truly knows. So they wrote it down in an envelope, and we're gonna pop a balloon to see what she's gonna have. So I don't know what she's having, but I don't know, I feel like she's having a boy. Everybody's been saying she's having a boy. So yeah, so we're gonna find out what it truly is on Sunday, and I'm so happy for her. She really deserves to be a mother. So I've been stuttering a lot because it's really I am so sorry if this video is going to be super choppy because I've been trying to talk and do my makeup at the same time, which I find very challenging. I don't know why. So we're very excited for her gender reveal and to her baby shower. Even though her baby shower is still some time from now, I'm still super excited. So something very sad that had happened was my sister, the one that's getting married, just recently had her baby. And she's been planning on getting married for over a year. So my sister has been planning to get married for over a year. It's just the thing of choosing the date was very challenging for her. So the way that she picked the date was so crazy because she picked a date and it happened to be in 2 months. So she pretty much gave us 2 months to plan everything. I know it's gonna work out because it worked out for me, and I planned my wedding in about 2 months as well, and she is now too. So my baby nephew did end up in the hospital for 7 days, but he is fine. He's completely fine. He's a healthy baby, and it was just so challenging because being in the hospital with the baby while she also had a 2-year-old, I feel like it was really challenging for her. So I admire her for getting out of this and still planning the wedding and everything. It was just a lot on her plate, but she managed pretty well. And my baby nephew is fine, which was what mattered the most. The wedding could have been canceled at any time if things got worse with my baby nephew, but he's a healthy little baby. And so I did get his mom's permission to insert a couple of pictures. Isn't he adorable? Hi, little champ. So yeah, so a lot has been going on. So I'm going to use VIP from the Armed and Gorgeous palette. It's also a Jaclyn Hill palette. I kind of want to bring it up more, so to me, like right here, just to make it more cutesy. This is one of my favorite mugs because it's like big, but I also like the no drama llama and the little llamas. I think it's super adorable. And I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty, and I am going to be using Desert Sand from this palette. So when we went to LA, we were just looking to see if we can find anything for the wedding and stuff. So I was walking down the little aisle. I seen a lot of fake or counterfeit makeup. In all of that makeup, I still seen a lot of things that caught my attention, which one of them was glittered shadows. And I believe it's because I made a video about how I was obsessed with this palette, which I still am, but what I thought was super amazing was the way that these glitters worked. And since I am a super glitter holic, well, to be a glitter holic, I don't have a lot of glitters, but this is like my little mini glitter collection. So I usually use those kind of glitters, but when I tried these glitters, I was amazed. Well, it's mostly this one right here that's a glitter. I know Huda Beauty does already have those glitters, like this one right here, but I was just amazed by how good they performed, how I was just amazed how easy it was to apply glitter when I've been doing it the other way, which is like really messy and it gets everywhere, and my husband hates glitter, but I love glitter. So oh well, sorry boo. So yeah, so I seen this. So when I seen that there was a lot of palettes with glitter, it was so hard for me to choose one because there was so many, and I ended up choosing this one right here just because of the paint splatter, the glitter splatter. I super megally love paint splatter. So the way when I read things, my mind just automatically reads what I think it's gonna be without reading it. But yeah, so it's the Beauty Creation splash of glitters, but I wanted to call it super glitters. Gosh. Seeing this, I seen, oh, everything's falling better. So when I seen the palettes, there was a lot of them. There was smaller ones, there was ones with more, and there was a couple that I did want to get, but I was like, you know what, I'm on a budget. I'm gonna try one palette, and if I like it, since her theme is kind of like pinky and rose goldy and mauvey and stuff like that, so it had a couple of pinks and gold. Okay, let's be honest, the real reason why I did choose this color was because of the paint splatter, but the colors are beautiful. The reason why I am talking about this palette is because I am going to use it, and the color that I am going to use, it is this gold right here, which is a lot darker than what I would want the gold to be. So if I like this look, I'm probably gonna try to find a lighter gold than this. This is really gold for the look that I'm trying to go with. So this is the gold that I'm gonna use. Even though I already know that using brushes on glitter is usually always a fail, and it's gonna be a fail, I'm not saying that it's not. I still want to try it. Oh, it's not a complete fail. Why am I yelling? I kind of really like the way that this looks. But do I want more glitter? Of course, the answer is always yes, more glitter. I'm gonna clean this off. Sorry you guys, I know I'm super energetic and all over the place, but coffee just makes me super happy. And then the after effects of coffee is like me going 1,000 miles per hour. So maybe coffee isn't the best thing for me, but I love coffee, so oh well. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and then I will be back.
I can't translate intuitions yet.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So obviously my hair is crazy, but so this is more or less the look that I had in mind. I mean, I went a little crazy because this time I wanted to try a look without glitter because my previous two had glitter, but this is more or less what I wanted to look like without the glitter, even though I told myself I wasn't going to do it. But maybe I can try the non-glitter one later and see if I like that better. Well, hopefully you guys like this and you guys got to know a little bit about what's been going on with me. There's a lot more than that has been going on. I just don't feel like it was my place to talk about some of the stuff, and then the other stuff is a little bit more personal. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. I am headed to work now, so I gotta put my work shirt on. Bye guys.